Hello. You're probably new to this channel if you know a bit about this drama. I'm George. I have nothing to do with this situation myself. I saw this and I couldn't stop thinking about it because what this person's done is wrong. Both of them are wrong in aspects, but the one is more wrong than the other. You can tell by this title who's in the wrong and who's in the right, in my opinion. So I'll start off with a summary of this situation, or what led up to this situation. Vanna Games, a big YouTuber. I've got a list here, so you'll see me go back and forth and looking at this. Vannamelon, she has 1.16 million subscribers at this point. And she does VR chat with quite a few different people. The main people we're going to be talking about is Dizzy, Tip, Mario, and Vanna herself, and Mario's friend will come into it later on. So Vannamelon made a video basically calling out Tip for being racist. Now Tip released a statement on Twitter basically explaining it all, saying how much she apologised and just a normal apology, explaining everything that happened in it basically. Tip had said some racist things. At this point, she was 17. Bear in mind, Vanna is 25 at this moment in time. So, I tried to roughly estimate this, and she would have been 23 or 24 at this time. Because it was September 2019 at this point. Dizzy, I couldn't find his actual age, but he is 21 to 28 in my estimates. That's what it felt like, because watching the videos, I was quite a big fan of Vanna until this happened. He has got a family, so I'm guessing more towards the 25 to 28 mark at this point. Dizzy is also a racist, and he has done some quite terrible stuff when it comes to him and Tip. So let's start this off then. So Vanna and Tip, basically, so if I stop and think for a second, because this has just got under my skin so much with how much manipulation Vanna has done and how much hatred and the wrong stuff she's been doing. So I'm just going to start from the start. So Tip says some racist things. Vanna's come out the other day with a video basically saying that Tip was racist to her and her partner, and just racist in general, saying about saying the N-word, where I think she was just playing about with that, which what I could see from the statement and Vanna's video, that she was just playing around and never fully said it at that point. And basically, let's have a look, because I've got quite a few pages on this, because I've just been writing. I never normally do this, and so it's just something that I really want to do. So sorry if you know and you want to know everything. The statements and I'll probably put me in the description with this. I'm just saying what I know and what I feel about the situation and how wrong Vanna is in this situation. Now, I will put screenshots on here. So it basically started with Vanna wanting Tiff to show her face, where Tiff isn't comfortable in showing her face, and you can respect that, wouldn't you? I'm 20. If I had a racist friend who was 17, nearly 18, and I knew that they're racist, I would never force them to do something like this, where Vanna wanted her to show her face because she knew this is her own words, this is Vanna's own words, and I will put this text on the screen, that Vanna wanted to ruin her life. And I say that I've got the full statement here actually. Well, not the full statement. You can see that, you can read the full statement around here. But basically, Vanna wanted Tip to show her face. Tip wasn't comfortable with it, and basically Vanna kept on about it, and being at the age that she is, well, they both are, she would have been showing a minor to people at that point, and basically her channel with over 1 million subscribers would see Tip's face, who, from what I can tell with her statement and what she has said, that she has anxiety, she doesn't want to show her face, and Vanna wanted her to show her face because she knew it would ruin her life, and that's what Vanna wanted. Now, going on to Dizzy for a second. Dizzy has known Tip and Vanna as long as Vanna has been playing VR chat, basically. At this point, I might miss a couple of things out because I'm just getting to the main points. As I say, in the description, go and have a look, go and give it a watch. And I'll explain quite a few things at the end. Dizzy sends 6 to 7 month old DMs saying that Tip's racism is getting worse. Now these are from months back. Vanna doesn't know this at this time. And Dizzy is racist himself. And so in the end, Vanna confronts Tip. Tip apologises once again. And Tip wanted Dizzy to tell Vanna the racist stuff that he had said, because he was making out that Tip was the only one saying it, and he wasn't. So Tip gave Dizzy quite a few days to go and tell Vanna, and he didn't. So in the end, they were on this call, and Vanna still wanted Tip to show her face, but she just showed her face to Vanna. even though she was still uncomfortable with it, she still showed it to Vanna, and Vanna said it wasn't good enough. Tip said about Dizzy, at this point, Vanna did apologise and said that all is forgiven. And it seemed to settle down there then, because Tip started doing commissions for Vanna. I think she did 3, if I'm right. She did 3 commissions for her. And then Vanna went completely silent when George Floyd passed away. She went silent for 4 months, but Vanna knew Tip was basically, I think she was setting up a game or trying to get a video done with Ms. Con. I don't know who Ms. Con is. I did mean to have a look into it, but when I do part 2 to this video, when other things come out, I will look into Ms. Con, because that's the only reason Vanna was still talking to Tip at this point. And as I say, Vanna showed, Tip showed Vanna her face. At this point, Vanna says that it wasn't good enough, and that she'd be protecting a racist. She'd be protecting a racist. Now, this is where I'm going to throw these away. I'm going to talk just one-on-one. You say you're protecting a racist, Vanna. You don't give a shit about exposing a minor to millions of people where she's made a mistake, where it is a mistake because it's growing up. And I know people watch this. You've said something racist. We all have said something racist. And I'm guessing Vanna has as well. I'm guessing Vanna has said something racist. But she wants to show a minor's face to millions of people to ruin her life, and that is her own words. And people will probably say in the comments, and if this gets what I think might happen, where this video might go and show with like Vanna stuff or something like that, where I don't really care about that. I just want to get this out there, and I want to defend Tiff at this point, because people might say that I'm defending a racist. No, I'm not. I'm defending somebody who made a mistake. Somebody who at that point was underage and who is uncomfortable in showing her face. Now, I'm comfortable showing my face, and I don't care what this video gets. If this video gets hate, calling me stuff, it won't bother me. It really won't. You can put anything you want. Just do it. It won't bother me, because I'm making this video to protect Tiff at this point, because when you get somebody like Vanna, who thinks she's got quite a lot of power, with 1 million subscribers, makes a little 5-minute video saying that she's not going near Tipper, and that, and all stuff. Go and watch the video. I've already explained it. It's that thing where they made a mistake. We all do. You don't have to ruin somebody's life, Vanna. You don't at this point. And I hope when Tip... There's a couple of things I'll wait for now. Tip's new video. I want to hear what Dizzy says about this, because he said absolutely nothing. where he's a big part of this. I used to be a fan of Dizzy and Vanna. I was a fan of them. I want to hear what Dizzy has to say, because he's played a big part in it. One part I haven't mentioned is Mario's friend. Now Dizzy lives about 4 hours away from Tiff, and Dizzy was telling Mario's friends basically his side of Tiff, and saying how racist she was. Not saying about anything about his racism to them. Trying to get them to dox her, which doxing is a disgusting thing anyway. He wanted to dox her. So basically wanted to show off where she was, and then Vanna wanted to show off what she looked like, so it would be basically hell on earth for us just to literally go outside. Could just get easily harassed by some random person walking on the street seeing this video of Vanna's, and then said stuff to Tip on the street where could affect anyone's mental health. Jesus, if a million subs channel went and doxed me and put me everywhere, it'll be hard to even out. Even though, I know in a pandemic and we can't go out, but doesn't stop people from coming up to somebody else and throwing something through the window or harassing the family. This is something that they don't get. They don't get that it wouldn't just be Tiff. It would be her entire family getting harassed at this point. And I'm sick of it. I want to see what happens next. And I will be making a part 2 to this, because my blood is absolutely boiling with this topic. So I am defending Tiff. I am defending her mistake, which it was a mistake. And Vanna and Dizzy, I want to see you apologising in public with this. I want you to say how wrong you were and how wrong you have done this situation. You tried to dox 17, 18-year-old, I think, yeah, 17, probably 19 now, with 2020 done. Try to dox someone like that when you're 25, Vanna, you're 25, and you're doing this to somebody 7 years younger than you. Same with you, Dizzy. You're probably like 25 to 28. I couldn't find it. I'll find your proper one, but you're probably around that age. You might be a bit older. I don't really know. But at this point, you need to apologise. Tip has apologised. And I'm defending Tiff. And I can't wait to see what her video says and what Dizzy says. I know I'm just repeating myself at this point. I just want to see what they say next, because that's when I will come back, and that's when I will defend it again, because this is disgusting, Vannamelon. This is disgusting behaviour from a 25-year-old. I'm 5 years younger than you. I can see what this can do. So I don't know what's going on in your head at this point. I really don't know. Probably your boyfriend, you, Dizzy, what's going on in your heads to making you do this? To call out somebody like this? for a mistake. Yes, it's the N-word. Yes, it's not nice to say, but it's a mistake. A lot of people say it. PewDiePie said it, didn't he? He got cancelled, yes. But doesn't everyone nowadays? Jesus Christ. That's something else I'm going to make a video on. Cancelling, because everybody's getting bloody cancelled at the moment, but yes. But yeah. That's all I have to say, really. Vanna, apologise. Dizzy, apologise. Tell people what you've done wrong. Tell people that you went wrong, did this in the wrong way, that you should have been a lot more grown up than you have been. And Dizzy, come out and say that you have done racist stuff, because it's said right there, and and there's screenshots to show that you've been racist. But yeah, when they drop their videos, believe me, I'm going to drop another one. This is probably one of the longest videos that I've done. I'm dropping another video, so wait for that. Subscribe if you don't hate me that much after this. But I'll tell you something.